For thousands of years, the ancient yogis of India understood something that modern science is only beginning to rediscover. The breath flowing through your nostrils holds the key to vitality, mental clarity, and profound health. But this isn't about breathing deeply or practicing standard meditation techniques. This is about something far more specific and powerful: the deliberate activation and balancing of your right nostril, a practice that can transform your physical body, sharpen your mind, and unlock energy reserves you never knew existed. In the ancient texts of pranayama and the sophisticated system of Ayurveda, the right nostril is associated with the Pingala nadi, one of the 3 primary energy channels that run through the subtle body. While Western medicine has largely ignored the significance of nostril dominance, the ancients mapped out an intricate understanding of how the flow of breath through each nostril corresponds to different states of consciousness, different organ systems, and different qualities of energy in the body. The right nostril, specifically, is connected to solar energy, to heat, to activation, and to the sympathetic nervous system. When you breathe predominantly through your right nostril, you stimulate the left hemisphere of your brain, the analytical, logical, action-oriented side. You increase your body temperature slightly, you activate your digestive fire, and you prepare your entire system for dynamic activity. The ancient practitioners knew that by consciously working with the right nostril, they could influence everything from their metabolic rate to their ability to fight disease. In this video, we will divide it into 8 different parts. So enjoy! Part 1. The forgotten wisdom of nostril breathing. Walk into any modern doctor's office and mention that you're concerned about which nostril you're breathing through, and you'll likely receive a puzzled look. Yet the ancient physicians of India, China, and Tibet considered nostril dominance to be one of the primary diagnostic tools for assessing a person's health. They understood that the body naturally alternates nostril dominance throughout the day in a rhythm called the nasal cycle, typically switching every 90 minutes to 2 hours. This isn't random. It's a sophisticated mechanism that regulates your energy, your hormones, and your state of consciousness. When the right nostril is dominant, your body is in a more active, energized state. Your core temperature rises slightly, your digestive enzymes become more active, and your mind becomes sharper and more focused on external tasks. This is the time when the ancients would recommend engaging in physical work, making important decisions, or eating your largest meal of the day. The right nostril activates what they called the solar current, the warming, energizing force that drives metabolism and action. The problem in modern life is that most people have completely lost touch with this natural rhythm. Chronic stress, poor posture, environmental toxins, and the constant stimulation of modern technology have disrupted the nasal cycle in millions of people. Many individuals breathe predominantly through one nostril for extended periods, or worse, have chronic congestion that blocks the natural flow altogether. This disruption doesn't just affect your breathing. It cascades through every system in your body, creating imbalances that manifest as fatigue, digestive problems, hormonal issues, anxiety, and a weakened immune system. Part 2. The science behind the ancient practice. Modern research has begun to validate what the ancients knew intuitively. Studies have shown that nostril breathing does indeed affect brain hemisphere activation, with right nostril breathing increasing left brain activity and vice versa. Scientists have discovered that the nasal cycle is regulated by the autonomic nervous system and is connected to the body's ultradian rhythms, those biological cycles that occur multiple times throughout the day. Research has also demonstrated that right nostril breathing increases heart rate, blood pressure, and metabolic rate, while left nostril breathing has the opposite effect, promoting relaxation and parasympathetic activation. The ancient yogis didn't have EEG machines or metabolic chambers, but through careful observation and experimentation over centuries, they arrived at the same conclusions that modern science is now confirming with sophisticated instruments. What makes this knowledge so powerful is its accessibility. You don't need expensive equipment, supplements, or medical interventions to work with your breath. The technology is built into your body, waiting to be activated. By learning to consciously engage your right nostril at strategic times, You can influence your energy levels, your mental clarity, your digestive power, and even your immune function. Part 3. The right nostril and digestive fire. One of the most profound applications of right nostril breathing relates to digestion and metabolism. In Ayurvedic medicine, the concept of Agni, digestive fire, is considered the cornerstone of health. When your Agni is strong, you can efficiently break down food, absorb nutrients, eliminate waste, and maintain a healthy weight. When Agni is weak, food sits undigested in your system, creating toxins that circulate through your body and lay the foundation for disease. The right nostril is directly connected to the activation of Agni. When you breathe through your right nostril, you stimulate the solar plexus, increase blood flow to the digestive organs, and activate the production of digestive enzymes. The ancient physicians would instruct their patients to practice right nostril breathing before meals, particularly before the largest meal of the day, to ensure optimal digestion. This practice is remarkably simple yet profoundly effective. 15 to 20 minutes before eating, sit comfortably and close your left nostril with your ring finger. Breathe slowly and deeply through your right nostril only, allowing the breath to fill your belly and chest. Continue this for 5 to 10 minutes, and you'll notice a subtle warmth building in your core, a sign that your digestive fire is being kindled. When you eat after this practice, you'll find that your food digests more easily, you feel more satisfied with less food, and you experience fewer digestive complaints like bloating, gas, or heaviness. Part 4. Activating your body's natural healing response. The immune system is perhaps the most complex and sophisticated defense mechanism in nature, and the ancient healers understood that breath was one of the primary ways to influence immune function. The right nostril, with its connection to solar energy and metabolic activation, plays a crucial role in maintaining robust immunity. When you breathe through your right nostril, you increase circulation, raise your core temperature slightly, and activate what modern science calls the sympathetic nervous system. While chronic sympathetic activation from stress is harmful, brief, intentional activation through right nostril breathing actually strengthens your immune response. It's similar to the way that brief exposure to cold water or exercise creates a beneficial stress that makes your body more resilient. The ancient practice involves using right nostril breathing at the first sign of illness, that moment when you feel a tickle in your throat, a slight heaviness in your head, or an unusual fatigue. At this critical juncture, practicing vigorous right nostril breathing for 10 to 15 minutes can sometimes stop an illness in its tracks. The increased circulation and metabolic activation help your immune cells move more efficiently through your body, identifying and eliminating pathogens before they can establish a foothold. This isn't about replacing modern medicine or ignoring serious symptoms. Rather, it's about empowering yourself with a tool that can enhance your body's natural defenses and potentially reduce the frequency and severity of common illnesses. Many practitioners of these ancient techniques report that they experience far fewer colds and infections once they begin working consciously with their breath. Part 5. Mental clarity and the right nostril. In our information-saturated world, mental clarity has become a rare and precious commodity. The ancient yogis understood that the quality of your breath directly affects the quality of your thoughts, and they developed specific practices to enhance mental sharpness and focus. Right nostril breathing is one of the most powerful tools for cutting through mental fog and accessing states of clear, penetrating awareness. When you need to concentrate on a complex task, make an important decision, or engage in analytical thinking, right nostril breathing can be your secret weapon. The practice activates the left hemisphere of your brain, which governs logical thinking, language, and sequential processing. Students in ancient gurukuls would practice right nostril breathing before studying complex texts or engaging in philosophical debates. Warriors would use it before battle to sharpen their reflexes and decision-making abilities. The modern application is equally powerful. Before an important meeting, a challenging work session, or any time you need peak mental performance, spend 5 to 10 minutes breathing exclusively through your right nostril. You can do this discreetly by gently pressing your left nostril closed with your finger while appearing to rest your head on your hand. The effect is often immediate. Thoughts become clearer, distractions fade into the background, and you find yourself able to focus with unusual intensity. Part 6. The practice of surya bedana. Among the many pranayama techniques preserved in the ancient texts, surya bedana, literally sun-piercing breath, is the most direct method for harnessing the power of the right nostril. This practice has been passed down through lineages of yogis for millennia, and it remains one of the most effective techniques for building vitality, increasing metabolic fire, and cultivating dynamic energy. The practice is deceptively simple. Sit in a comfortable position with your spine straight. Using your right hand, fold your index and middle fingers toward your palm, leaving your thumb, ring finger, and pinky extended. Close your left nostril with your ring finger and inhale slowly and deeply through your right nostril. At the top of the inhalation, close both nostrils and hold the breath comfortably. Then release through the right nostril, keeping the left nostril closed. This completes one round. The key is to practice this consistently, starting with just a few minutes daily and gradually building up your capacity. The ancient texts recommend practicing surya bedana in the morning to energize your day, or any time you need to overcome lethargy, stimulate digestion, or activate your body's healing mechanisms. With regular practice, you'll notice profound changes, increased energy throughout the day, improved digestion, better mental clarity, and a general sense of vitality that many people haven't felt since childhood. Part 7. Balancing solar and lunar energies. While this exploration focuses on the power of the right nostril, the ancient wisdom emphasizes that perfect health comes from balance, not from constantly activating one energy at the expense of the other. The right nostril represents solar energy, active, warm, dynamic. The left nostril represents lunar energy, receptive, cool, calming. Both are necessary for optimal health. The secret is knowing when to activate which energy. Modern life tends to keep most people in a state of chronic sympathetic activation, always stressed, always rushing, always in fight or flight mode. For these individuals, learning to activate the left nostril and its cooling, calming energy might be more immediately beneficial. However, there's an equally large population of people who suffer from the opposite problem: chronic lethargy, weak digestion, poor circulation, and a lack of vital energy. For these individuals, right nostril breathing can be genuinely transformative. The ancient practitioners would assess each person individually, observing their constitution, their current imbalances, and their lifestyle, then prescribe specific breathing practices accordingly. They understood that the same technique that brings one person into balance might push another person further into imbalance. This is why working with these practices requires self-awareness and sensitivity to your own body's responses. Part 8. Integrating ancient wisdom into modern life. The beauty of these ancient practices is that they require no special equipment, no expensive supplements, and no significant time investment. You can practice right nostril breathing while sitting at your desk, waiting in line, or during your morning routine. The challenge isn't finding time to practice. It's remembering to do it and developing the sensitivity to notice when your body needs this particular form of activation. Start by simply observing your natural nasal cycle throughout the day. Notice which nostril is dominant at different times and how this correlates with your energy levels, mental state, and physical sensations. This awareness alone can be illuminating, revealing patterns you've never noticed before. Then begin experimenting with intentional right nostril breathing at strategic times, before meals, when you need mental clarity, or when you're feeling sluggish and need an energy boost. The ancient secret to perfect health isn't found in exotic herbs from distant mountains or complex medical procedures. It's been with you all along, flowing through your right nostril with every breath. By learning to work consciously with this simple yet profound mechanism, you tap into a wisdom that has sustained human health and vitality for thousands of years. The technology is ancient, but its power is timeless, waiting for you to discover it with your very next breath.